Spring is finally here, and a lot of us are starting to plan some spring getaways. And if you're planning on coming to Europe, today I'm going to be sharing some great key pieces that you should be packing in your luggage. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to all of you and welcome back to a brand new video. So someone has actually asked me very recently if I could do a video on what to take whilst on holiday. And because we're starting a new season, the weather is starting to feel a little bit warmer, obviously depending which country you're actually in. I thought it would be a great idea to share what I would pack if I was going for a European getaway. The countries that I'm thinking are, of course, Portugal, that's where I'm from, Spain, Italy, France. The weather is going to be slightly more on the warmer side compared to London. So I'm going to be sharing some key pieces that I would personally pack to help me create some great outfits. If you like the sound of that, I would absolutely love for you to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, because every single week I do videos very similar to this. We have a lot of fun on here, and I would absolutely love for you to join the family. And if you are looking for daily inspiration, then follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm a lot more active on there, and I share my everyday realistic outfits. And without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Before we get into all of the pieces that I'm going to be recommending for a European getaway, I think it's super important to note that you must look at the weather forecast of the country, the city that you're going to be in, because this will help you determine what pieces you should be taking whilst away. I do that all the time because I want to make sure that I'm not overpacking, or that I make sure that I'm actually taking layers that are going to keep me warm. So let's start with key piece number one, and that is going to be a midi to maxi skirt. That could be cotton, it could be satin, or it could be denim. I find that skirts are super feminine, and not only you can wear them during the day, dressed down with flip-flops, with trainers, with a t-shirt. They're very easily worn in the evening for a more type of evening look, if that makes any sense. So first we're going to start with the white skirt. I think this is a great piece for spring and summer. I personally like them to be a little bit dramatic, so a little bit bigger at the bottom, because they really give you that nice impact. You can wear them with flip-flops, with ballet flats, with a tank top, or you can transform them in a really nice way to wear them in the evening. The second skirt would be a satin or silk. It depends on your budget. I think these are very elegant and chic. And again, you can style it very similar to a white cotton skirt, because they're just a very simple fabric, very simple to add on. And the third skirt would be a denim skirt. This one is super casual, but again, you can style it very similar to the other two that I've just mentioned, but it's the more casual out of the three. Item number two that I would definitely pack for my European getaway would be a good pair of jeans. And when I say a good pair of jeans, I mean any jeans that you already have in your wardrobe that make you feel comfortable, that can be versatile. So that could be a straight leg, a wide leg. I never talk about skinny jeans because I just don't like skinny jeans, but if this is a style that you like to wear, then absolutely pack them. I feel like jeans are a great piece and a great foundation to so many outfits, and you can totally dress them down or dress them up depending on the setting. During the day, you can wear it with a nice shirt, you can wear it with a tank top, flip-flops, trainers, you can add a blazer. There's so many ways that you can style a good pair of jeans. I personally like mine to be a regular waist, wide leg, and a little bit baggy or looser fitting. That is just my vibe. But I find that jeans are one of the best foundation pieces that anyone could have in their wardrobe, not only because they're stylish, they're very simple, and they would always elevate any outfit that you would be wearing. Number 3 is going to be tops. And I think the 3 tops that I would recommend you take, or at least 2 of them, a tank top, a t-shirt, and a shirt. These three are the best basics to create the best foundation for any of your looks. And all three can be worn with the bottoms that I've already mentioned. So you can create several outfits by just taking these three tops. Now, if you don't want to take a tank top, it's absolutely fine. I think just a t-shirt and the shirt can give you that versatility to create several different looks with the bottoms I've already mentioned. T-shirts are one of the best spring basics that can be the foundation to so many outfits. So it's super easy to build upon. You just have your bottoms, your t-shirt, you can put a sweater on top, you could put your shirt and wear the shirt as a piece of outerwear, or you can wear the shirt alone or with a blazer. And the same goes for the shirt. The shirt is such a nice classic piece that paired with the bottoms that I've already mentioned, it can totally elevate and make you look a lot more put together and a lot more effortless. So these two tops are definitely the ones I would 100% recommend. And as a third one, I would definitely say a tank top, because it could be quite warm and you just want to wear the tank top and the shirt on top if it's a little bit cooler. Number 4 would be a great sweater, a sweater that you can wear with everything I've already mentioned. I think having a good color palette and things that go really well with one another is super important. So the sweater would have to be a color that you feel can go with any of the pieces that we've already spoken about. I find that neutral tones are the best, but that is for me. For you might be something that is more of a pastel color or maybe a bolder color, just to make your outfits look a little bit more fun, if you will. But I think a sweater is a great option if you don't want to take a piece of outerwear. So if the weather is maybe always around 22, 25, you probably don't need a piece of outerwear. You only need a sweater to keep you warm. So you could put it over the shoulders, you could tie it on your waist, you could just hold it in your hands and use it or wear it as and when required. I love sweaters and I wear sweaters almost every day in the springtime. So I think it's super important to take one with you, whether if it's made of maybe merino wool, cashmere, or a cotton sweater, because these are also very, very easy to dress up or dress down. Next, we have outerwear. And if you needed to take at least one piece of outerwear for your spring getaway in Europe, I would highly recommend a trench coat. It could be a short one, a mid-length one, or a longer one. Something that is not too heavy, but not too light either, because some countries in Europe, it's still a little bit cooler. For example, if you're visiting London, I would definitely say you need a trench coat that is slightly thicker to protect you, because sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's quite cold in the morning. But if you were going, for example, to Portugal, more than likely you don't need a trench coat throughout the day, just in the morning. But this would be the piece of outerwear that I would personally recommend for you to pack in your spring getaway. Okay, so next we're going to talk about footwear. I think it's super important also to look at the footwear that you're taking depending on the activities you're going to be making. If you're going to walk a lot, like sightseeing, if you want to be comfortable, I would highly recommend a good pair of trainers and a pair of ballet flats, because ballet flats can dress up an outfit. You're going to look a little bit more feminine, a little bit more put together, and the trainers are going to help you feel comfortable if you have to walk quite a bit. I wear trainers a lot. This is my go-to pair of shoes that I love, love, love to wear if I want to feel comfortable. And ballet flats also help me feel comfortable, but they're a little bit more flat. So a good pair of trainers is going to be your best friend if you're planning on walking a lot and sightseeing as well. Next, we're going to talk about accessories, because if you like accessorizing your outfits, I think these three that I'm going to talk about are going to be great for a getaway. Number 1 is going to be a nice hat, whether if it is a cap, if this is your style, or a straw hat. Because like I said at the start of the video, some European countries, it's already warm. it's quite sunny. And if you like hats, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to showcase your hats. I really love wearing hats in the summer, and I love wearing hats in the springtime when I travel. And my hats of choice are always straw hats. I think they're a great accessory. They're very chic. And depending on how you're going to style your outfits, they are just going to give that beautiful finishing touch to any look. Accessory number 2 is going to be a good pair of sunglasses. It does not need to be expensive, just something that can elevate all of your looks, that it's going to look good with everything that you're going to wear. A good pair of sunglasses is a great accessory. Again, something that can finish an outfit and elevate it to the next level in a very simple way. And the third and last accessory that of course I would have to mention is a bag that is versatile, a bag that you can wear with any of your looks, so you don't feel like you need to overpack, that you don't need to take more than one bag. I personally like bags that are crossbody or bags that are clutch bags, because these can be worn super easy or transformed with an evening look, and during the day they can be worn crossbody. And I have at least 2 or 3 in my collection that I can do that, and I can wear it on my day-to-day and on an evening out. Okay, my lovely, so we've reached the end of another video. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to give this video a good old thumbs up, because it's a free way to support the channel. It truly helps me reach a lot more people here on YouTube. Let me know in the comment section below what things you would pack if you were going for a short spring holiday break somewhere where it's warm, and what other types of content you would like to see from me in the future. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week for another one. Bye.